Select your character.
Oh man, I cannot remember what we've been doing in Sonic Adventure.
Oh, it recaps it. That's cool.
Yeah. Fortunately, you can get recaps after every minor thing that happens in the story for every single character. But I played through this story like in one giant blitz, so this is the only one we get to see.
Okay. It even tells you where to go next, which is cool.
Yeah, sometimes if you're just really confused, you can just bump into the recap, and it'll just say, no, you gotta go that way, dummy.
Will be departing
Don't go to Casino Ken.
And off we go to the train.
It's gotta be like Train Valley Zone or something.
Train Bridge
The
Zone.
train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be
Yeah,
departing
I hope they
soon.
name all the streets in Station Square like zones,
Yeah.
you know? Kind of like how Mario Odyssey did all the like weird Donkey Kong names for New Donk City.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, these guys look like they're from New Donk City, don't
They do. They're wearing the bowlers, the suits that everyone is wearing there.
Man, I should have just edited in that noise they make when they talk to you. That would have been great.
Uh-oh.
I think they planned it. They were just waiting for Sonic to show up, and then they're like, okay, let's hit the dynamite. That way he knows which way to go. How considerate. Man, I forgot how hard these rocks were to jump up.
It's time for Ice Cap Zone.
In case there was any question where to use the little ice gem, it's the place that's the most frozen. Still have no idea what that pool's for. It's just a nice little dip before you go out in below zero weather.
It's a reflection pool.
But first you have to master the ladder. Yeah, so coincidentally, Sonic 3 had an ice cap zone as well, and it's probably the same ice cap zone, canonically.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, this one is very wide open for a Sonic stage, honestly.
Oh, the icicles that you have to jump off of?
Yeah, they're so annoying. Like, you don't quite... Like, these days, we've kind of figured out how, like, rotating around the pole is supposed to work in video games, but in 1998 and 1999, we had no clue. So it was just, oh, we'll just let people figure it out on their own. They used a fixed camera to make it a little easier, but at the same time, you always feel like maybe you're a half step off of just falling.
Yeah, it looks like you're almost not centered on them when you are.
Like, games these days, they'll usually do either just really good movement controls like Mario 64 style, which, again, Mario 64 did really good moving around the pole controls, or just like 4 direction.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Oops. Damn. That's what I get for trying to explain things, even though it was past me that did all this junk.
Past you was more concerned with making sure you could explain it. Oh, see, that...
Oh, there we go.
It didn't even look that far off.
The animals, when you collect them in this game, are really funny because they're a pain in the ass to get out of the little bubbles. But then after they pop out, they just start like aggressively chasing you. And I remember as a kid, I would try to get specific animals because I was trying to raise like specific Chow. I wanted a Chow that looked like Sonic and a Chow that looked like Knuckles.
Right, of course.
Yeah, so you know, it's like you're trying to get more of the like primarily like power type animals, and then you know you just run into a bunch of other crap.
Ready?
Oh, swag!
Oh, yes.
I don't think that's supposed to work like that, but like I'll take it. This was the first time. Oh, that's got to be fatal. Sonic's got 3 big holes in his
That's right,
head.
he doesn't have a brain.
Sonic lobotomy. But jeez. I lost my train of thought. Sorry, Sonic, you're just gonna have to do this without a mind now. Alright, here we go.
Okay.
Use the panel to jump.
Yeah,
It may
alright.
even help guide your way.
I've been getting really good glitch luck. Just this entire run through. But it's interesting because the glitches don't feel like the same glitches that I used to run into while playing the Dreamcast version. It feels like I'm getting these like beautiful new glitches.
That was not the most elegant camera I've ever seen.
Blah. But it's cool. This leads to the snowboard scene, which honestly isn't too bad, except for you can't really see anything with this angle.
It's better than Final Fantasy VII snowboard.
Oh yeah, it's way better than Final Fantasy VII's, not as good as Crash Bandicoot's. Definitely can't beat anything involving Pepsi Man. Fortunately, the camera switches in a second, and there, it's fine. It's like right behind you. This is like perfect snowboarding angle.
Yeah. This is primo snowboard.
Oh yeah, I'm just grinding that powder. Unfortunately, you can only do tricks off of the like world trick things. There are a ton of them right here. You can run into as much ice as you want. That's fun.
Okay.
Nice. Good one, Sonic.
I'm sure Sonic's done roughly as many 1080s as Tony Hawk.
Yeah, they've both done the same number.
Every time that Tony Hawk does one, Sonic does one effortlessly. And then he's like, I could do 5 more, old man.
Okay.
That's a rude thing for Eggman's army to be doing, just casually bombing the slopes while you're trying to get your shred on.
They're trying to make this mountain a molehill. This we have 16 lives.
I can run through those really fast, trust me.
Yes.
You can tell it's the end of the level because it's a tiny circle at the end of a giant track.
We thought it was a
Yeah,
good
not
idea
bad.
to make the first place trophy for this the snowboarding speed championship, Chaos Emerald, because those things are really powerful.
Yeah, all 7 of them is like an endless source of power, right?
Yeah, it's just we never use them for the right things. We keep using them for like egg robots or like
Tails planes.
Tails planes. Like we never use them to solve the world's energy problems.
It's really just the gods fighting, huh? With all the people just standing by and watching.
Yeah, it's pretty much a Kingdom Come situation. Ah, fuck, that's right. You can't go through this door till later.
It's this way.
It's this way, but not that way.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
The megaphones they use for those announcements, you can hear them from the other side of the mountain.
Yeah, very effective.
Super effective. You can hear them from Tails' place. You can probably hear them from the ruins further in.
Well, Tails' place is right there next to the station.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's your boy Knuckles. Just waiting there.
What's up, Knuckles? Something bugging you? No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emeralds you have, right now. What? Let's just see you take them.
He says no time for games, but then you immediately go into a game.
Oh no.
Oh no. I like how there's no health bar for Knuckles. It's just how many
Oh, no.
times you have to hit him.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Give it your best shot.
Oh no.
Yeah, but this time you just gotta give it your best shot.
You better bring it.
Well, I will if he just stops flying at me. And if I can get the camera to face him, oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
The Chaos Emeralds!
Did you put that in there?
Yes,
Good.
of course I put that in there. The most lethal part of this game is dealing with the camera.
Ah, Eggman.
Eggman's most devious trap.
Oh!
Like taking candy from a baby.
Literally, it's just like that. These people cannot hold on to Chaos Emeralds to save their lives.
That's a Chaos
What
Emerald.
if they were just really powerful warheads? You know, the candy
Right,
warheads?
fool.
Oh, yeah.
You made it all too easy.
They're an eternal
You
source of power because
practically
they're just
gave them to
eternally
me.
sour.
They're that big because they're
Hold it
covered
right
in layers
there,
of citric
creep.
acid.
You
I'm down
can't
with
get
that.
away with this! Knuckles, don't tell me Eggman tricked you again!
Me? What about you?
Way to go, Knucklehead!
Now I have 4 lovely emeralds. Chaos.
Is that the chaos cost? Wee! Chaos, wee!
Oh, he's about to get a skull or
Yeah, he's gonna
a
get
spine or something.
These are for you, my friend.
A groin.
Transformed
You got a
again.
groin.
Man, no one ever cuts
Yeah,
us
hip
any
bones.
slack.
Uh-oh, Chaos 4.
Yeah, no, Chaos 4 is a very annoying battle. I wouldn't say it's a particularly lethal battle because, like, this water's Jello.
Right.
You can, if you stand on it for too long, you'll take damage, but since you're worried because it's water, you're probably just gonna keep jumping over and over like I do.
This looks like a Pikmin level.
Yeah, no, it really does. This is like one of the weird little opening forest spots. It's like Pikmin if Pikmin had a bad camera. Kind of like similar swamp style.
Honestly, the water in Pikmin is some of the best looking water at the time. Yeah, even Sonic Adventure 2, I don't remember having great water.
Oh, but it did have like way improved graphics.
Yeah, it did for sure.
Honestly, one of my theories as to why like all the cutscenes and why all the talkie points like look so weird in this version is because they're using like the same settings they had for the old models from the first Sonic Adventure, but they're using them on the second Sonic Adventure. But that's just a theory.
You're about to kill Chaos 4 here.
If it ever pops up, I don't think it's ever gonna happen, but I can dream, right? Oh, never
Hey,
mind.
I'll play with you some other time.
Then he drowns.
Slowly sinks while he's just standing there. Oh, then he'd have his thumb up just like Terminator.
Just like
That'd be
Terminator,
cool as hell.
yes. And the Doom
Yes. Yes, just like Doom Guy. And then a nose pops out of the sky.
guy. It's... oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, that looks just like Eggman's face.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the Egg Carrier.
And it has its own theme song.
But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends.
Hey, we can't let him get away. Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado.
Yeah, You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of. No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on, let's get going.
What do you even think Knuckles is doing while you're off trying to chase the egg carrier
Well, that's
around?
why you can immediately start playing as him, because then you can...
I'd never played the game like
What's
that.
the matter?
Like, the
What are
game's
you
set
waiting
up
for?
so you can jump between characters and try to experience everything like chronologically if you want to try, but like I've never played like that. I always just play like one character straight through and then on to the next.
Like a Rashomon.
Yeah, pretty much. This
Hey, Big.
Yeah, so
Go to
fun
the
fact, I
Mystic
just found this out
Ruins. You
today,
might find
and I
something.
didn't realize, but Big the Cat was voiced by John St. John.
Yes.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
I didn't realize that when I was a kid. And I loved Duke Nukem.
So we saw the egg carrier earlier, right?
Oh yeah.
I've always thought that thing looked just like the halberd from
A little bit.
Meta Knight, except without a Meta Knight mask on.
Yeah, in the Genesis games, Eggman tended to build like just big dumb things. After this, he started building these like big
Sonic,
halberd-looking
wait here for a
vehicles
second.
And space stations.
and space stations, and oh geez, he just really got crazy in his science. He started just capturing things that weren't just regular ass animals, like space animals. That's what Sonic Colors was, right?
Yeah,
Sonic
they
Save
were
and Capture Space
animals, yeah. And fucking some kick-ass levels, too.
How did Tails have the time to build this? And who did he get to build it? I've always wondered.
Oh, he did it. Tails is a machinist by trade. That's how he makes his money for Sonic's escapades.
Sonic, hop in.
By just building military bases for gun.
He's a gun contractor.
Yeah, he and Eggman have been working together for Sonic's enemies without even realizing it for years. Jeez, just tossing all of our fan theories out there today.
Yeah, seriously.
So, this stage right here, Sky Chase, it's pretty much like what if Panzer Dragoon, but if everything was really bad.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, it is possible if you know exactly where everything's coming from to like shoot it out of the sky, but like your reticule's so tiny, and sometimes the bullets don't quite line up with the target. It's a little tricky. Fortunately, there's really no way in hell you can die in this point, so I guess it's just a good excuse to try to get the highest score you can get, and occasionally make your playing like dance to the music, which unfortunately, due to unforeseen errors, is the music from Super Shinobi, I think. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
What is even going on with that camera? And this is a strafing run where you can barely hit the targets.
Sensitivity is set way too high for this section.
Yeah, I feel like it wasn't nearly this herky-jerky in the Dreamcast version. At least we can appreciate this nice blue sky.
It's beautiful. The designs really aren't
Yeah,
that bad.
so-
It's just It's slow where it doesn't need to be, and it's too fast where it needs to be slower.
Yeah. This game was made in 10 months, so I think they had the like bare bones of what could have been some really good ideas, and they were like, okay, let's just release it like that. And someone was like, but this is just the beta. No, it's fine, just release the beta, they'll love it.
Did they just fire their main weapon at this tiny biplane?
Yeah, and they managed to hit ridiculously enough.
That's impressive. And just as the game began, we have now crashed again on this same beach.
Tails? Tails!
And he landed upside down somehow, despite falling completely straight up.
You're not who I'm looking for.
You're not the right child. Get out of here.
Oh, I wonder if he's okay.
That was probably the most rude way he could have done that.
I mean, he could have just jumped right up and been like, fuck off, kid, I'm trying to work.
That's fair.
Oh, you better buy one before the entire city gets destroyed. Just a little pro tip from your favorite blue hedgehog. They're hinting at something there.
Goodbye, Volvo.
Why don't you try going to the casino?
We did already.
Sonic, wait up!
Uh-oh.
Long time no see.
Yep, everyone's favorite long-term annoyance.
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding!
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
She has more to do with the robot story, right? Yeah.
No trains are currently in service.
This lady's just hypnotized by the casino. That's just a fact.
So it appears we can't take the train right now.
Yeah, the train workers are on strike.
Good for them.
They're not making enough money. When you're not making enough money and your boys aren't making enough money, then you gotta stop working at your place until they pay you more money. Are you a customer? Well, fuck off. We're on strike.
It may become a long battle.
It might take one stage, maybe more.
Sorry, kid, but your dad needs to understand they need their rights. Uh-oh.
Ah, look! Eggman's robot's on the loose!
No problem. He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
Whoa!
Oh, now what? Huh?
Look here! It says, shoot couples get in free! Let's go!
I don't know anyone like that.
Amy!
They're gonna go in no matter what. Honestly, we should follow.
Oh, man.
When is Styx the Badger
That
getting
girl
here?
is such a pain.
10 years.
Oh.
10 years from now. Actually, no, it'd be 20 years. Yeah, but here's Twinkle Park. This stage is so weird. Like, it starts with this bumper cart, portion before going on to like the actual Sonic stage proper.
So I always thought that maybe since they
You'll be
were
able to ride the bumper car if you defeat the enemy driving
they were
it.
suddenly implying that Eggman had something to do with the construction of Twinkle Park too.
Subtly? You mean like by the fact that it's just covered in Eggman robots?
Yeah, it's all Eggman robots here.
And it's all loop-de-loops, like he's trying to entice a hedgehog to go running through them. For this one very tiny open world area, driving the bumper car sucks, but then you get to the actual course and it's like an actual racing game. I've always thought this was weird. This was probably the first time that someone was like, okay, let's put Sonic in a car, since Sonic Drift, which never came out in the States, so that doesn't matter. But like, he's already the fastest thing alive, why give him a car?
Sonic Racer All-Star Transformed is a pretty good one.
Yeah, no, that was good. I hear Team Sonic Racing was actually pretty
Oh, yeah?
good, but I haven't had a chance to try it. The steering in this is just ridiculous. You can let go of the acceleration for a bit to take tighter turns, but like, at some point it just starts drifting way too hard. But lucky for us, there's a whole like Twinkle circuit that you can do after you beat this level, where you can just do race car circuits. It's exciting. It's not that great because of the bad controls, but it's there. It's a thing you can do.
I'm concerned about where in the city this is.
Yeah, it looks to be in like actual outer space, but who knows? God, what is that noise? Like, that noise goes on for this whole stage and it's real bad.
It's all the machinery in the park working.
All at
All at
once,
once.
and I can hear it perfectly no matter where I'm at.
It's a turkey.
I guess? I mean, I think, yeah, it gives you like a ring of rings for every pin it knocks down. It only looked like I knocked down 2, but it looks like I got like 6 or 7. So, go me. Oh no. My one weakness, a very small pool. Like, if you're trying to do the speed run, maybe don't do this stage ever. These guys, these are my least favorite enemies because it is almost impossible to homing attack on them. Like, you either have to just manually bounce on them, which is counterintuitive considering how this game is built around homing attacks, or somehow luck out and get it right when it's like deflating.
The game just keeps layering more and more sound effects on each other.
Yeah, when you get over here by the pirate ships, it does this annoying sound that just loops every couple seconds. And on top of that, the stage is really vertical, and there's a lot of places where you can just drop on down. And like, you might end up like missing like 2 or so checkpoints and just going all the way back to the start of this whole area.
Oh, I can see falling here very easily.
Oh yeah, fortunately here it's not that big of a deal. Jeez, I can't believe I did it the first time. If you fall to the bottom, it takes a lot longer to get back up. place too. Again, if you fall off this, you go really far back. But if you don't, congrats, you got to the end of the level. There's 3 little guys to say congratulations.
Oh no.
And that's way past cool.
Good job, Sonic. I think, if memory serves, the next stage is one of the
Not bad.
most famous stages from this game.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh, shoot! I've lost Amy.
God damn it.
I bet that robot hauled butt after her. I'd better catch her before it does.
Oh, a card just fell out of a tree.
I wonder if I'll need this. Oh, it's covered in coconut juice. There we go. Now they know we're the legal driving age.
Nice fade.
You know me, I stay faded. Alright, Speed Highway. We must proceed at a reasonable pace.
Up and down and all around.
Up and down and all around. This was the stage that they had to bring back for Sonic Adventure for Sonic Generation.
Yes, that is true.
Which meant that you had 2 city stages in a
Yeah.
row between this and City Escape.
They did cities really well in these 2 games, so they decided to keep going with them.
But this city's wild. Just cops everywhere? Jeez.
No!
No.
That's what I'd say if I got caught by the cops too. No!
Nice, good run.
Exactly. So this time I'll just take the higher path. The only problem with having the speed shoes is that you can't really stay on course ever. So that was a highway connected to the heliport on the roof of a building, which is connected to another building heliport, which is connected to the highway again.
Yeah, so your normal commute has at least one helicopter ride in it every day.
Oh,
I guess
that's like the worst jump.
guess you don't get that one, huh?
Every time I go for a 1-up, it always ends in disaster. But I can always try again. If you hit the button like too soon, you'll just go right over the enemy, and that's no good.
Oh no.
Yeah, you run from the cops, you take a rocket to another building, and then immediately have to go down the side of that same damn building. Life's not fair sometimes. Pepsi Man sequence number 2, a little bit better, but it's still a pain until you're right side up. cops heard I was talking shit and they came in mass.
Man, I'm seeing so many similarities between Speed Highway and Escape from the City. Or City Escape Zone, rather.
Yeah, it's also really weird because, like, when you start, it's dark, and then when you get over here,
It's morning.
yeah, it's daybreak, just straight up morning. It's like, were you really running down that building for an hour and a half?
Running through the city streets at night.
This is my least favorite part of the trip to work, is the part where I have to go up sideways, and if I miss, a bunch of cops just start bum rushing me.
Yeah, the cops really make it difficult.
Just like real life, cops make everything difficult. But unlike real life, if you punch a cop in Sonic, you get a cute little animal that you can feed to a chow.
Yep. This game came out before Mario Sunshine, right?
It came out before Mario Sunshine, but a couple years after Mario 64.
Doing some shit Mario Sunshine would do later.
Yeah, they didn't really get the bell ringing thing right. I'm glad they at least recognized that someone would want to ring the bell and that they would want a prize for ringing the
Yeah,
bell.
it's made of gold.
So I feel validated there.
Yes!
Good shot, Sonic.
Yeah, not bad.
Alright, well hopefully in the next episode we can murder a couple more cop robots.